All right, everyone. So we're watching here the WWE 2K25 trailer. Now, if due to copyright, we're not actually showing the video, that's because I had to replace it with a still image. I hope that's not the case, but we're going to be reacting and talking about this. So, for starters, we're going to see coming up here is Seth Rollins on top of the barrier. He jumps off, hits Roman Reigns. You see The Rock and Cody in the ring. That's that moment that we all saw on TV. You're seeing the backstage area that we did a video on, but it does look like there's a second one. There's also a parking lot area. So we have two really cool areas, it's looking like. Um, but yeah, I mean, there's Austin, right? You got Austin, you got Yokozuna, Hogan, Undertaker coming back just like he did at WrestleMania. So many really cool things. There's Liv Morgan and Becky Lynch. And what is this? This is a match where there's not like there's no ropes. I just can't wait. I cannot wait for this game. There are so many little cool things. Electrocuted. I mean, I guess that was a cutscene. They're showing the chain wrestling. I mean, I like I said, I just can't wait for this game. I think it's going to be very, very good. It seems like they're doing a good job of really just build. This is what we talked about a few years ago. It's like WWE is all about building it out, right? It's all about building games one by one. That's the key. So you make a good game, then you make a little bit better of a game, and you keep going through there. Now they're showing us a little bit of my GM. I don't know what difference is. I didn't see any kind of price tag on some of those matches, so I wondered if they've changed some of that. This is my faction. This looks really upgraded. I think there's this looks really cool. This is the kind of stuff I wanted to see in my faction. Now you always get nervous with my faction because you're like, hey man, this could kind of screw us. So this is the world, I think, or the island. The island it's called. Yeah, so that's the trailer. I thought it was pretty good. Um, we're gonna watch it. We'll watch it through again, and we'll see what's going on. But I'll just keep talking about it. But basically, when you look at the trailer for this game, it looks like they've built out a few really cool things, right? So you see some cooler backstage areas. You see at least what we've seen so far, a pretty varied roster, right? There's a lot of cool superstars that we're seeing in there. You have the ability to get up on the different, the sides and all of that. You see some updated cutscenes from iconic ones that we know that we saw this year. This is going to be big. This is going to be great. I mean, even when you look at like my GM and what they're doing with that mode, it's like I thought the my GM mode they brought in was good. I don't know if it was, a perfect mode, but hopefully they continue to upgrade and they hopefully this year it's an even better one. Part of the problem with my GM I thought was, I mean, at least for me, is I felt like I was never really getting those really cool matches or moments, and probably just because maybe I'm like not good at the financial aspect of it. But this time we're going to really get into it, and hopefully I'll be able to do that. But like you should be able to put on some pretty cool match types as much as you can. But I do want it to stay consistent with reality, right? Like I do want to make it where it's like, no, you're building your own kind of business here. Like you can't just put this all the matches on at once because if you do that, then you're not going to be able to afford it, which is something in real life WWE would be up against. So I'm trying to look and see here if there's any changes on my screen with the my GM. I'm going to be pausing it, so you're not going to actually see it on the video being paused. But I'm trying to look. So it does. Oh, maybe no. Cost is still on the side. It looks like. Yeah, they still have cost. Okay, so they still a lot of that stuff is still in place. Although the budget they have is a big deal, I guess. Yeah, you still have some of these costs and all that. The Gauntlet Eliminator, that's pretty cool. That wasn't in there last time. I'm just seeing that now. There's Gauntlet Eliminator. So yeah, I cannot wait for this game to come out. Put in the comment section below what you think, and we'll see you next time.